You ain't heard nothing yet.
Yeah, you're on the right station, yeah, you're on the right seat.
It's
It's that
the
feel
same.
good music, yeah, you know what I mean. From the east, New York to the west, Cali, Chi-Town, Kentucky, Midwest, you feel me like the dirty, dirty. I know you heard me, urban scene. Wanna fly through your station, make your heart skip a beat. Bob your head to the rhythm, make you jump to your feet. It's the URBANC, you know what I mean. 99.9 sliding through your radio. Cha-cha.
Never belong within your friends. And it hurts so bad. Someone tell me. You are tuning in and tapping into the one and only 99.9, the Urban Scene Station. Taking it time, yeah. It's your host, Mahogany, with the one and only, my sister, my friend, my concubine.
Captured
She laughs.
Hollywood in the building.
It's gonna be a whole lot of laughing going on because we
Yes.
can't be around each other and not laugh.
Period. Yes.
Period. Yes. But thank y'all so much for tapping in, tuning in to 99.9. We got some amazing topics for you guys. But check her out. Go ahead, show yourself.
Show myself.
Show you.
That's double chocolate at once.
Show yourself. Show yourself.
Hey guys. Hey
I'm
girls.
chocolate and I'm good for your health.
Hey.
Yeah.
The good girl.
Hey.
Can they hear this?
They can
I'm so
hear it.
proud of you.
They can hear it.
You are doing your thing.
They can hear it.
Yes.
They can hear it. So anything that you want to sing in the background, anything that you want to say in the background, they're going to be able to connect with us and hear it. Taking every time. Even if you want to just be on a mic and just serenade us, I'm gonna go with the flow.
We just gonna set the mood for y'all.
I'm good girl, taking on every time.
Gotta believe somewhere in this world. I'm gonna search till I try till I find that girl.
Come on.
Gotta believe there's a role for me somewhere in this world. Not gonna stop. Try.
Stop.
Why they taking? Because they full of what?
Hate.
Oh, you heard them with that.
Because honestly, if you are a lover and you are in alignment with the great I am, you know that you are called on this earth to be a giver and not just a taker. It's all about balance. Take but give, give but take. Good girl. Thank you so much, Joe, for serenading us with that lovely song. He's one of my favorite singers. Definitely. And guys, we got an amazing topic for you guys. What were you gonna say about Joe? Talk to us about Joe.
He's great. Like you know how Ray J and Mario did that, you know, who can sing type shit?
Yeah.
He can sing.
He really can. He really can. He can. He
Love
can.
it.
I agree. I've been rocking with him since I was in my teenagers years. And Okay, we can have commercials on.
Can we have commercials?
I didn't think we could.
Are
wait,
we sponsored now? Give it up for our first late cha-cha in the building. We are sponsored. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on Apple TV. You name it, we're there.
I'm not gonna play.
Download the app and tune in.
I didn't know we had sponsors and commercials. But those sponsors better be donating at the end of this segment. I know that much. This is my first time experiencing this, but that's cool. Really? That's cool. Yeah, that's all right. But I'm so grateful because we're going with the flow anyway.
We're going with the flow.
So I am so grateful for everybody that is tuned in and tapped into 99.9 Urban Scene Station because we got some amazing topics and discussions for you guys. Okay, I am your host for today. They call me Mahoganii. And this is one of my favorite people in the world. Queen. She goes by the queen. You want to be the queen or the princess?
I'll be either. Longest I'm in royalty, baby. I'm okay with that.
Wait, laughter is good for the soul. I love it. We always piggyback off of each other. I'm gonna call you the queen today. How about that?
Thank you, Your Highness. One queen to another. Much love.
I love it. Well, this is my baby. She goes by the name of Hollywood. Yes. And we got an amazing topic of discussion for you guys, like I was trying to say earlier, but we did want her to discuss what she wanted to say to you, beautiful souls. And I know you guys are listening, and I know you guys are being blessed right now. But the topic of discussion today is going to be how to heal from a broken heart. So please stay tuned. This is for everybody.
I think you're gonna bless me with that one. That's some much needed conversation. I'm ready to get into it. I'm excited.
Good. Thank you so much for being here with me at 99.9 the Urban Scene, because this was not predicted. This was just
ordained.
Ordained, definitely, but us going with the flow, because like as soon as she came up to my car, I didn't even know she was gonna for sure come. I had it in my spirit that she was gonna come, but I wasn't, focused on if she was gonna come or not. I was still gonna do the show, but she pulled up, and when she came to my door, she had on jean like me. I said, okay. Everything in my life is always ordained. How about that? I know, she got real quiet.
Confirmation. It was like I had my jean jacket on. She got her jean fit on. I was like, go ahead,
bitch. What is jean jacket? Where is it?
Oh, I gotta get it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So I'm like, okay, with the come on.
Ooh.
But guys, this is a very serious topic. We're gonna be playing, we're gonna laugh, because laughter is actually a part of healing. Okay, but we are definitely going to be talking about the topic at hand, which is healing from a broken heart. And that's my story personally. I'm whatever age I am or whatever, but I tell you what, I didn't change my life until I went to go see a psychiatrist. I'm going to be honest, about a year ago. And she told me, she said, everybody that you just mentioned to me, and I'm talking to a psychiatrist, it's all in confidentiality. And she was just talking to me heart to heart, soul to soul, mind to mind, spirit to spirit. And she said, everybody that you just listed off to me, she said, they didn't owe you anything. And she said, it's because everybody's dealing with their own battles and their own struggles. But when I went into the counseling session with a whole psychiatrist, let me tell you something. I felt like she was a whole sumo wrestler that was
tackling your battles and shit with you.
Yeah, she was tackling them. But also, she looked like a sumo wrestler when she had every facial expression that let me know, don't come over here. This is when I went into her room. Mm-hmm. She just had this defense mechanism up, and I'm like, watch this, baby. You don't even know who I am. I bet you I can break you. You hear me? Mm. So I talked to her, and by the end of the session, on my soul, God could take me if I'm lying. She said, oh my goodness, this feel like church. This feel like church.
So basically, she had never heard a story
like mine.
Wow, we all have a story.
Yeah, we do.
Wow.
And she said that to me because I wasn't biased. I wasn't intimidated. Mm-hmm. Most people will see somebody like her, and I'm talking about she was every bit of 200 pounds over me. I was not intimidated. I was not intimidated by the facial expressions that she was making to me. Baby, I'm from Gary, Indiana, by Chicago. We get down with the get down. You know, so it's like you looking like a whole sumo wrestler. Mm-hmm. You frowned all up while I'm walking in. Your presence is not intimidating to me. You're letting me know you're intimidated by me because she did not greet me with grace and love. But by the end of the conversation, guess what? I knew who her daughters was. I knew who each one of her daughters was. I knew who most of the people in her family was. She just took out her phone. She was like, oh, this is who I am. And this is who my daughters is. And this is who this person. What? And, you know, it was such a blessed experience because a lot of times I end up counseling the counselors. But I do understand that the counsel, which is myself, we need counseling.
That's true.
I can't go into the world and help everybody else. And then when it's my time to receive the pour,
the cup is empty.
That's it. People don't know how to pour into me the way I need to be poured into. So my message to people is, you know, you're living with a broken heart because you keep pouring into people that are familiar to what you've experienced. You're like, oh, I know how to identify this. I know how to help them. I know how to get them to where they need to be at. And that will set you back for a decade.
That's good because it seems like you're taking on their problems, their identity. You know, I'm ready to hear about that. Like, how do we get delivered? You know what I'm saying? Like, pouring into the leaders, like what's there for us? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're out here, we're on the front line helping people with their problems socially, their anxiety, their depression. How do we regain ourselves?
I'm gonna tell you how. Thank you. And that was an outstanding question that she just asked. You got to practice forgiveness. You got to forgive people. Okay. This is a person that was abandoned at 13. I had a beautiful mom and dad. You know, my mom was completely dedicated to my father. He was out, you know, practicing, you know, his own little disciplines with spirituality. But when she brought to his attention that he needed to change a couple things, he was like, oh no. He knew who he was. And he stayed in his beliefs and she stayed in hers. You know, so I'm just grateful for experiencing both amazing parents, because it shaped me into who I am. So we're just gonna be real and authentic. I need you to take a deep breath, a whole deep breath. Take a sip or two, because
we're gonna get into this.
You know we are. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I'm gonna say that again. I just want you to know how blessed I am to have you in my life. Don't think that your presence in my life is going unnoticed. You are one of the people in my life that I put on a high pedestal. We have our, you know, I'm just being honest. We have our little differences or whatever, but me and her, we always come back together and we'll talk about some stuff, even if it's in a joking manner, but she's going to get off of her chest what she needs to say to me, and I'm going to do the same thing with her. But it's still blessed because I see why she said what she said. I'm not that type of person like, oh no, I'm cutting that person off. No. Let me listen to your perspective. Let me listen to why you chose to feel the way that you feel. And I've been doing that since day one. I'm like, okay, let me give her a question, you know, and let her have the opportunity to express how she feels by asking her the right questions based off of how I'm feeling. You know,
a lot of that, the smiling and the laughing is a lot of it is deflection. You know, I have not, you know, gained, you know, therapy yet for it, but I do try to laugh and smile a lot because genuinely that's who I was. But when life takes its turn, I've dealt with debts like back to back to back. this whole month. And when life takes its turns, you know, you gotta find some type of joy. Like, because I've been at a dark place. I've been to